This week's Race of the Week is the Junior Rotax final from the SuperOne series at Clay Pigeon. This was an action-packed race with a three-way battle for the lead, fighting up and down the order, which was all on camera, and drama at the start. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's Race of the Week.
And a big shout out to Mia Caruso as well on the same row as him. Let's go then for racing in Junior Rotax. Down to the first couple of corners we go. It's side by side between the two leaders. Down into the first corner and an incident ahead. Loads of drivers are off. We've got 6, 7, 8 drivers there. Off down at Billy's Blind. You saw some contact in the middle of the pack and everyone goes off in sympathy around them. Nowhere to go when there's drivers parked in the middle of the circuit. And off straight to the scene of the accident for a number of our Junior Rotax runners. I think about the top 10 or so got through unscathed there, and then the rest of them were just trying to pick their way through the issues for drivers around them. It hasn't quite worked out for a few of them though. Let's count them through. Teddy Cooper's in the lead, ahead of Riley Bishop, Oliver Smith, Lewis Hull, Amy Peacock, Milo Manderson, Charlie Benson, Joseph Murphy, Aidan Young, and Drew Preisner. Who was that going wide? Someone just went wide there down at Billy's Blind. I missed that. I was too busy looking at the timing. Apologies. Drew Preisner's up 10 places on the first lap. Sam Flynn's up 12, Kian Hundle's up 11, Riley Linnell's up 10. So if you can keep out of that Billy's Blind incident on lap 1 here in Junior Rotax, you're good to make up a few places if you were starting near the back of the grid. And that's where sometimes starting 25th can sometimes be better than starting 15th, because you can at least see the incident happening ahead of you and try and pick your way through it. But if you're right in the middle of it, it just happens, you're a bit of a passenger really. Here are the leaders though, still Teddy Cooper at the front of the field as they head down into the hairpin. Crucially though, it's Riley Bishop who's behind him in second place and not his championship rival of Oliver Smith. I have a sneaking suspicion there's going to be a little bit less working together in this than there was in the Coma C50s. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. A little guess from John. Defending already. Proven. Thank you, Teddy Cooper. down into Billy's Blind we went. Teddy Cooper defending already. There's still 7 minutes left to go, Teddy. And Teddy's big defensive manoeuvre. You saw that bonk, though, onto the rear of the car. Teddy Cooper's head flies back there as Riley Bishop goes straight into the back of him. And again there into the horseshoe. Frustration with being held up. Frustration with the defending from Teddy Cooper. But Riley got to try and find a way past. Oliver Smith still right there involved with these top three. And if Teddy Cooper continues to defend like that, more drivers are going to get involved as well. Amy Peacock's there. Milo Manderson's there. Amy Peacock's just got the fastest lap of the race. Three-way battle now becoming a five-way battle as they join the fray. A few drivers there getting shifted out wide in the middle of the pack. 35-138. That's that lap from Amy Peacock that sees her take the fastest lap of this race so far. And like we say, top 5 line astern now. Cooper, Bishop, Smith, Peacock and Manderson. 6 minutes still left to go in this race. All still to play for. Down to the first corner we go. Teddy Cooper defends. I thought that might not be enough there, but it was just enough. Up and under goes the O-plate, trying to get that inside line. Side by side with Bishop as they go through. The S's, it's all closed up between the drivers behind. Who's made it out ahead? It is Oliver Smith in second place then. Bishop's been shuffled down to 5th in all of that. Amy Peacock's up to 3rd. Milo Manderson is up into 4th place. But Riley Bishop, the biggest loser out of that one there, was holding onto that inside line behind Teddy Cooper, got shuffled out wide and got eaten alive at the S's by all the drivers in behind, but we know how quick Riley Bishop is. Riley Bishop, since joining SuperOne in 2025, has not finished outside of the top 2. So let's see if that continues here in the final at round number 6. He's already made it back through on Milo Manderson. So Riley Bishop retakes 4th place away from the number 82, and all this battling has allowed more drivers to close in. Drew Preisner's there, Joseph Murphy, Lewis Holt, all getting involved in this leading battle now, and more drivers are there going, oh, they're not that far away now, I want to get involved in this as well, yes please. Drew Preisner, let me just remind you, is up 15 places in this final, ladies and gentlemen. Drew Preisner started in 22nd place, and there's still 4.5 minutes to go, and he's in 7th in the leading pack. I was very impressed by Drew's racing up at Rowra at rounds 1 and 2, and he's showing that he has got that pace throughout the UK. Here at Clay Pigeon, he's fought his way back through here in the final. Look at that though, Riley Bishop, after getting shuffled back down the order, new fastest lap, 34.876, first driver, down into the 34.8s so far in this final. Teddy Cooper dealing with the pressure beautifully out the sharp end of the order. He's got his Kiddix teammate behind him in second place, but managing the gap really nicely at the moment. It's a 76. Oh no, that's Isaac Jameson out again. Isaac Jameson having a day to forget here at round number 6. I'm gutted for Isaac on that one. Oh, that is such bad luck, such bad luck. Was out of the race on the final lap in heat number 2 and doesn't even make it to the final lap in this one. Kart does not want to go any further, it seems. And sadly, Isaac Jameson is out of the race. His ex-kart teammate, though, Riley Bishop, continuing to press on. He's now made the move on Amy Peacock. So back into the top 3 goes Riley Bishop. And they head on through under the gantry yet again. Then already Riley looking to put a bit of fresh air between himself and Amy and Milo in behind him. You can see Oliver Smith just ahead. Oh, Milo, late move to the inside there at the S's. He backed out of that one, I think, just in time before that could have been quite the sizable incident. Oh, down into the hairpin. Bit of front to rear contact there between Manderson and Peacock. Nearly sends Peacock to the Shadow Realm. How did she catch that one? Fantastic hold there from Amy Peacock. She stays in 4th place. Oh, look at that, battling between Peacock and Manderson. Murphy, Preisner, Holt, all on their rear bumper now as we head on to lap number 12. Move down the inside, Manderson's going to lose out there. That's the 94, Joseph Murphy going through, and Drew Preisner follows him. Manderson, after a great start to this race, is slipping down the order ever so slightly. He'll want to immediately overtake, and Drew Preisner knows that. Holds the inside line into the hairpin and holds on to 6th place. Manderson under pressure now from Lewis Holt. Might get shuffled down to 8th in all of this. And look at that. Peacock at the front of that train. Look at the gap that's open between herself and Riley Bishop in 3rd place. What's it going to be across the line now? Still 8 tenths between the 2 leaders. Then a further 7 or 8 tenths back to Riley Bishop. Up and under goes Drew Preisner. Great move from Drew Preisner. Proving what I said only a few moments ago. He's been racing very, very well out there. And Preisner's up into 5th place. Oh, but maybe not for much longer. He goes wide with a bit of a helping hand there from Joseph Murphy. Murphy into the side of Preisner. Shuffles him back a couple of places. Back down into 7th place. Manderson makes one back up. And now he's right on the rear bumper of Joseph Murphy. Just over a minute left to go on the clock then. There's an attempt at a move there from Holt. Preisner hangs it around the outside. Holds on to P7. It's all very close there between Manderson and Murphy. Manderson's down the inside. Wasn't happy with what Murphy did to him on the last lap, and they're all getting very feisty. There goes Drew Preisner down the inside. Great battling here in Junior Rotax. Junior Rotax, never a class to disappoint. It never fails to be one of the most exciting classes of the day. 30 seconds left to go on the clock then, and Teddy Cooper has managed this race beautifully from the front ever since he got there. With all the scuffling in behind, he made a little gap and he's just kept them there ever since. Issue for him is his championship rival, so he's not really going to be gaining that many points over him, but he will have gained a win and he will have gained pride. Pride for himself. What an outing it's been at Clay Pigeon for Teddy Cooper. He took the win in the final yesterday. It was great to have a chat with him on the podium. Of course, you can go and watch all of those podium interviews from round 5 back over on the Facebook page, or simply scroll back to the lunch break here on today's live stream. Time has hit 0. This is the penultimate lap of the race. Teddy Cooper won the final yesterday. He's looking to make it a double here today. We continue to watch this battle for 5th place, though. So we've still got Murphy, Preisner, Manderson, Holt, all battling over 5th place in the background. But the leader, Teddy Cooper, comes around the final corner, starts the final lap. It doesn't look like the top 3 is going to change unless something serious happens here on this last 815 metres of racing in Junior Rotax. Do they go into Billy's blind? Manderson's thinking about the move. No, can't quite go for it. Keeps Joseph Murphy behind, though. Murphy can't keep Holt behind him, though. Great opportunistic move from Lewis Holt. He's now going to hold the inside line down into the hairpin and will keep Joseph Murphy behind. They're side by side on the exit though. Bit of a wobble on the grass for Holt, and gets shuffled back down. But here comes Teddy Cooper. He wins in round number 5 and he's going to win in round number 6. Teddy Cooper is victorious in Junior Rotax yet again and retakes the lead in the championship. Fantastic racing with Teddy Cooper throughout the weekend.